Hello, welcome back to the vlog. It has been some time since I picked up the camera and obviously vlogged. Obviously if you watched my last vlog, then you know that we have a baby, we had a son. So he's officially 5 weeks old, which is amazing and crazy all at the same time, because what the heck. Sorry, I'm testing out my new camera, so I feel like I'm still getting used to the autofocus and whatnot. So yeah, but anyways, motherhood is absolutely insane. I feel like I don't really know where the time has gone. I don't know how it's already been 5 weeks since he's been born. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Like, so much time has passed, so much has happened, but I know like we have so much to catch up on just in general, like with life. I really want to make a video talking about like in the last 5 weeks what baby items like I ended up really actually using, because I'm sure like many people out in, you know, social media world that are becoming moms or new parents, you are watching people's videos on recommendations on what to add to your registry, and I feel like I did that. I watched tons and tons of videos, put everything on there, and I feel like I have actually like accumulated a pretty good list of like what we've actually been using and things that I'm like, do we really need that? So I would love to make a video kind of deep diving into that. I did just get home because I went to go get my nails done. They're stunning. They are very like celestial cat eye blue. I love them. I had not gone to a salon here in town to get my nails done. I've mostly been doing them myself. But Naveen, you know, pushed me and told me to go take some time for myself. So I did, and I went to go get my nails done at a salon, and she did such a good job. I was like, girl, I'll be back. I'll see you next time. Hopefully I keep these and I can do a fill, because if you know me, you know I am notorious for ripping my nails off, which I'm going to try to be better about because my nails underneath are not healthy at all. Anyways, so yeah, welcome back. Let's chit chat, catch up, deep dive into how motherhood has been, how the last 5 weeks have been. I just feel like so much has happened. So yeah, let's have a little chit chat. It is obviously much later, because obviously when you have a newborn, you run on their schedule, and baby boy needed to eat. We needed to have dinner ourselves, and then he needed to go down for bedtime. So I have my monitor, and he's fast asleep, thankfully. My husband does an amazing job at getting him down for bedtime, so it's kind of nice because we get like the last couple hours of our evening to do whatever we want. Usually I like journal, read, looking stuff up on Pinterest and whatnot, so it's kind of nice to have a baby that goes to bed kind of early, because he usually goes to bed around 8:30. Now I have the evening free to do what I need to do, which is check in, check up, update you guys. Like I said, it's been 5 weeks. We have learned so much in the last 5 weeks. I feel like you learn so much about yourself, about your partner. You know, you're learning an entirely new routine. It's hard and challenging, but it's been fun. Thankfully, I feel like my body was preparing me to have these weird late night schedules. I don't know if you watched my other vlogs. I talked about how I kept waking up in the middle of the night, like 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and literally it prepared me for this, because that's kind of how he wakes up in the middle of the night. He gets hungry every 2 hours, so it's kind of perfect. I feel like I'm ready for it. Naveen and I pretty much split the shift, so I will do the evening shift with him, so I will feed him again at like between 11 and 12, then 2, and then usually like 3 and 4 is like when Naveen starts to get up to help me out, and then he'll be with him until I wake up fully at like 8. So it's honestly works out for us. It's worked out so far for us. I I feel like the most challenging part is learning to be flexible. Like when you don't have a child, obviously, like you are able to focus on just yourself, what you want to do for the day, like things that you need to take care of. And I'm not saying that that goes away completely, because obviously, like, you still have to take care of things in your life as just a human being. But you definitely need to be flexible with your schedule and things that you want to get done. Like, I've had the past 2 days, like, cleaning our bathrooms on my to-do list, and it just hasn't happened. And I'm not gonna beat myself up over it because I did other things, you know. And so I feel like kind of having that mentality helps get through the early weeks as you're still learning a routine, as you're getting used to having a baby, as you're getting used to taking care of the baby with your partner. It's been really nice right now though, because Naveen has been off of work, and obviously I've been off of work, and I don't go back for another 2 months, so I go back in March, which has been really nice. Naveen does go back February, so things are obviously going to change. I have a feeling like we're going to get used to things, like have a routine, and then it's all going to change. But that's okay. Like I said, learning to be flexible, roll with the punches. Sorry if you can hear, we've got the dishwasher going and the bottle washer going, so there's a lot of sounds around here. I am going to finish journaling for the night and then take my makeup off and get ready for bed, because you sleep when the baby sleeps, even though I really don't, but I'm gonna try to. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, welcome back. It is Friday, so happy Friday. Today is a house chores day. We are starting off strong. We had some yummy Starbucks this morning. It was so funny because Naveen and I both kind of like surprised each other by ordering Starbucks this morning. So literally there was 4 bags of Starbucks outside of our door, which is really funny because I'm wondering what my DoorDash delivery guy thought, because there's already 2 bags of Starbucks there. So really funny. But anyways, so we have some Starbucks. Now we are getting ready to clean the bathrooms. What an exciting time. Yay! Just kidding, but no, really. Just need to clean the bathrooms today, and then I believe Naveen's gonna go to the gym, so I will have the baby boy. Let's get ready to clean the bathrooms. It is much later in the day, obviously. I worked out a little bit today. Didn't really do too much else. I feel like I was running around cleaning. I did the bathrooms, as I mentioned earlier, and I feel like I just spent a lot of time in the kitchen doing dishes, washing bottles, and whatnot. So it was a good, nice house cleaning day. I did get a workout in, which I am really proud of myself. I was officially cleared by my doctor last week, so I'm able to go back to like my daily activities, working out. So I got a little 35-minute workout in thanks to Naveen watching the baby, and it felt really nice. My legs literally feel like jello. I took a shower, we had dinner, and now Naveen is putting the baby down for bedtime. Tomorrow is Saturday, and usually our town has a farmer's market on Saturday, so I told Naveen that if we feel up for it, depending on how well we sleep tonight, or sleep, that maybe we can go to a little coffee shop downtown and then hit the farmer's market, because the last time we went it was kind of like a really ugly day, like raining and cold, so there wasn't a ton of vendors, and it hasn't rained in the morning, but it's been kind of chilly, so I'm hoping if we do end up going that there's more vendors this time. But that's of course if we feel up for it. I feel like usually we get up around like 9-ish, 10-ish, and I think the farmer's market ends at 1, so it would be nice to kind of go and check out what they have. But yeah, today was a really nice, productive home day. Tomorrow is also the start of playoffs for football, so I'm really excited. The Niners don't play, but I love being at home, being cozy, watching football, so hopefully we get a chance to do that and watch some of the wild card games that'll be on tomorrow. Besides that though, we don't really have anything planned. Obviously, having a newborn, it's hard to make plans, and him not being vaccinated yet, we aren't going out as much like in public. I feel like the farmer's market is safe because open air, even though there's like quite a few people, you're not like directly with people, if you know what I mean. Like it's not like going to a restaurant and touching stuff that a bunch of other people have touched. So because we're being very cautious about like the flu, because there's a huge uptick in the flu right now, and as I said, him not being vaccinated, we're being very, very, very careful. Like we haven't had any of our friends come over. The only people that have come over, like my parents and Naveen's parents, and that's pretty much it. We haven't really been around anybody else. So I think tomorrow I'm going to attempt to sit down and film our favorite baby products that we had or have. I know I mentioned that I wanted to maybe do that in a separate video, but I might as well add it in this one. I asked Naveen as far as like his opinion on things that we 100% couldn't live without, and he gave me a few ideas as well. So it's from both of our perspectives, which I feel like is very helpful. I'm gonna try to sit down and film that tomorrow for you. So for the rest of tonight, Naveen and I, like I said, just finished dinner. He's putting the baby to bed, so we are so excited because we finally get a chance to watch The Pit, which if you have not seen this show, chef's kiss, it is so good. It won so many awards for the first season, and the second season just came out, I think either this week or last week. Good morning, happy Saturday. We did not make it to the farmer's market today because we are running on no sleep. He was really fussy last night. We think maybe he had some gas, a little bit of blockage. So we just did not sleep very well. So we did not go to the farmer's market this morning, but we are getting ready to go on a little family walk. So I'm all bundled up. I'm gonna get him all bundled up, and then we are gonna go for a nice little walk. Let's go for a walk. Of course, someone fell asleep right before we go on the walk. Isn't this little suit so cute though? His potty got it for him. It literally just velcros. And closes, and it keeps him nice and warm while we go on walks. Good morning! Happy Sunday! We are solo parenting this morning because my wonderful husband went to go play basketball, which he usually does on Sundays, he did before the baby. So this will be my first time taking both baby and dog on a walk by myself. My goal today is honestly try to do as much like normal daily stuff with the baby like laundry, showering, getting ready, and whatnot. And then my parents are coming over today. My mom has been sick for the last couple weeks, so they haven't been able to come see the baby. And I feel like literally within the last few days, he has grown so much. So I'm excited for them to come and see him. I'm gonna finish feeding him, and then let's get ready to go for a walk all together, all three of us. Wish me luck. I am fresh out of the shower. I was gonna get ready a little bit before my parents came over, even though we're just staying home and watching the game, but I just like to feel a little put together, so I thought we would do the review of the baby items that I felt like we used the most. I did a ton of research trying to figure out what items we wanted to add to our registry, because there's so many baby products on out there and it can be really overwhelming. I took quite a while to look into everything that I wanted to add, and there's a few items that I just feel like we could not survive without. Okay, so the first item, which I feel like is kind of a no-brainer for anybody having a baby, is a bottle washer. Now, we did the Mom Cozy, and it was the most popular. I feel like a lot of people did not like the Baby Brezza one. So we did the Mom Cozy, and honestly, it's a lifesaver. Even if you are one of those people who likes to hand wash your bottles, you can still put the bottles in there to dry, which is kind of a lifesaver in itself. I use that feature when I'm trying to get my pumping parts dry for the next hour, because I know I have about an hour in between or 2 hours in between each pumping session, so it's been a lifesaver. And obviously it helps to sterilize all your bottles and whatnot, so that one was for sure I really wanted that, and that was actually a gift from all my coworkers, which was really, really sweet. The second is a pop-up play pen kind of thing. So we got the Maxi Cozy pop-up playpen, and it actually has a bassinet feature on the top, which you can remove, and then it's just the regular playpen, which people use this when they travel as a crib. So what we did, or what we are currently doing, is we use it as a place for him to nap downstairs and as a changing table. Obviously, we have a 2-story home. It's a hassle when you have to change his diaper to go up and down the stairs. So this was something I knew I wanted, and I did not realize how much we would use this, and we use it multiple times every day. So we have in there, it's a pretty big bassinet, and right now, while he's still small, we have a diaper caddy in there that holds all his diapers, creams, and whatnot. And then we do put a puppy pad down when we are using it as a changing table. So it has a soft blanket where we lay him down when it's when he falls asleep, when it's nap time and we're trying to put him down. And then we put the puppy pad on top of that when we need to change him. And that has been amazing because it gives us a safe space to put him down. And he's not just on the couch, especially with our dog. It kind of makes the most sense to have somewhere safe for him to be. And it makes it easy when we are changing diapers. I will say the only downfall of it is rather low. So when you are changing the diaper, if you got a bad back, it will hurt, because if I'm taking too long, sometimes my back will start to hurt. But it's honestly super, super convenient to have that downstairs. And of course, when he's bigger and doesn't require as many diaper changes, or doesn't need a nap in the middle of the day, or we don't need to worry about putting him down, it converts to a playpen, and it folds up super easily. It's really easy to build. You literally just push the center down and the whole thing opens up, and it comes with a case and everything, so it's actually really, really nice. My lifesaver today. The third item that I think everybody kind of talks about is those diaper caddies. Like they have little handles. Most of them are like fuzzy. They're cute. So I got, I think, 3 of them for our baby shower, which was really nice. We have one in the bedroom here, which has all his diapers for late night changes and whatnot. Like I mentioned, we have one downstairs for the diaper changes in the bassinet. And then the third one, I actually use it to transport my Spectra pump, which for a really long time I was like moving it up and down. Right now I currently have one upstairs and then that one downstairs, but sometimes if my parts are dirty for the one upstairs, I do move my Spectra up and down the stairs with me. And so I decided to put that one because it doesn't have to be plugged in a diaper caddy, and all the parts and things that I need, like pump wipes and the lids for the bottles and the charger and all that, I put that in the diaper caddy. So highly recommend getting these diaper caddies. It doesn't matter what kind, as long as it's like big enough to fit the things that you need, like diapers, wipes, all of his diaper rash creams, things like that. So we have multiples of those around the house, and we use it for multiple things, like I said. So it has my pump, and then the other ones are just like regular diaper caddies. But I cannot recommend those enough. Okay, another thing that has truly been a lifesaver is the hatch. So we have a regular hatch that we've had in our room since forever. I think we got it for our wedding. And I use that one because right now the baby is in a bassinet next to the bed. Don't mind my laundry pile. I will get to that today. But right now the baby's in the bassinet next to our bed, which I have the hatch on my side. So what I usually do is I put on the red light to kind of, one, it triggers him to make melatonin. But also I feel like it's kind of a signal to him to be like, okay, it's bedtime. Because I only turn it on during bedtime. I don't turn it on for naps or anything like that. And as you can see, it's pretty bright in our bedroom because we have these huge windows. And we don't really usually make it dark when he has daytime naps. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it works out for us and him. So, and then we did get the bundle that came with the portable hatch and then the smaller one that we keep in his nursery, which we haven't really used that one too much because obviously he's not sleeping in there yet. And this one we use every single night. This is the one that we hang like on his bassinet for bedtime. We use this one when we take him in his car seat usually. This one is amazing. It has, I think, like 5 sounds on it. It's really simple, just has a button on the back and then the volume. The charge doesn't last too long. If we have it on all night, like usually in the morning, I have to plug it in or it won't last the next night. So that's just something to be mindful. But I will say you don't need all 3 hatch. You obviously just need probably like 1 unless you're somebody who wants to have one on the go. I can technically play sounds from our main hatch, like the regular hatch, but I feel like it's too complicated to just play a sound. Like usually it's like you have to set up the sleep schedule, like the rest and all that. So I just tend just to use it for the light. Another item that I've been using a lot more lately because I'm still trying to figure out the best way for me to pump and be efficient about pumping and storing my milk. So as I kind of mentioned, right now I have a pump upstairs that I usually use for the middle of the night pumps because I feel like that's when I get the most milk, and it is like the hospital grade one that I'm currently renting from the hospital through my insurance. So that one I have it like posted in his nursery next to his rocking chair because like I said, he's not sleeping in there right now, so that's kind of like my station. And so usually I hate when I pump in the middle of the night and I don't want to go all the way downstairs to put my milk away. So I cannot recommend the Mom Cozy cooler enough. Those the circular ice packs that come inside stay cold for so long. Like I left it upstairs for like 2 days, and when I went back to get it and like finally bring it downstairs, they were still cold. Not saying that you should leave your milk in there for that long, but I'm just saying that that's pretty impressive. I use the Mom Cozy cooler for that situation currently, and I'm sure when you're on the go, we haven't really gone anywhere to need to use it out and about, but I'm sure when you're out on the go or even when I go back to work, it will be very useful for that as well. But for right now, like having it upstairs so I don't have to go downstairs to put my milk in the fridge is amazing. And it does come with 2 bottles that fit perfectly inside from Mom Cozy, and they do have extras that you can order that I know some people use just to store their milk in general. So for sure, love that one. And then my last item is the Ergo Baby Bouncer. So I'm so sad because we had actually received 2 of them and we returned one. But now I have so many regrets about that because I would have loved to have had one upstairs and downstairs if I knew how much he was going to like it. He loves to sit in that. I think it's like his most comfortable like bouncer or rocker, because we do have a Graco rocker that the top seat actually detaches and it becomes like another little seat. But the Ergo Baby, he can like fall asleep in it. He loves sitting in that thing. Not that it's super heavy. It's actually pretty lightweight and it folds flat, but it's just inconvenient to have to move it upstairs and downstairs. So we tend to leave it downstairs, and usually like when we're eating or something, and if he's awake, he sits in there and he is so calm and chill in that. So I highly recommend. Also, if like he cannot go to the bathroom or something, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the motion, maybe it's like the sitting up, but he tends to always poop when he's in that chair, which I'm not complaining about because I'd rather have him get it out. But I swear it's like a poop chair for him. He loves to go to the bathroom in that chair. Those are the most used baby items that we personally found the most useful and like non-negotiables. I feel like if one of these items broke or disappeared, I 100% would purchase them again. So yeah, those are all of our favorite baby products. So I am going to finish getting ready for the day. I do have to blow dry my hair. And then we are going to have lunch and hang out at home until the game starts. I will see you guys later. Hello, welcome back. Happy Monday. I just finished taking down the Christmas tree and all the Christmas decor. I am just trying to figure out what is going to go in this corner. I need some sort of like light in this corner as well, because usually when I come downstairs in the middle of the night to get a bottle for the baby, the tree would be like my night light, kind of like I would turn it on and it would illuminate the entire space. So I'm trying to figure out what is going to go in this corner. So far, I don't like anything that I've put there, so I might have to buy a new light. I actually saw a bunch of TikToks talking about this. Like, the tree just provided the perfect lighting, so what are we using in its place? And there was a lot of people that went out and bought like lit up fake trees and plants, and I don't want a fake plant, but I want like a Govee light, like a floor Govee light would be really nice and ideal. Right now, I'll show you, we kind of just have like this situation going on, but I just don't know if I like the way that looks. So yeah, we'll have to see if that's how it's gonna stay or not. But anyways, Naveen and I are trying to knock a lot of stuff off of our like to-do list today. I need to list a few things on like Facebook Marketplace to sell, and then I have a ton of laundry to fold, because if you saw that pile yesterday, I didn't fold it. So, and I ended up doing another load of laundry today, so we have lots of laundry to fold later. And the baby is waking up, so I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can if he will let me. So let's get busy. Welcome back. It is Wednesday? No, Thursday. I don't even know the days of the week. Happy Thursday. We are having a chill morning. It's been pretty relaxing. Baby boy just woke up from a nap, so if you hear him fussing, that's what's going on. I've been wanting to go to this like wine bar downtown, but Naveen and I just are not comfortable going out in public with all the germs and whatnot yet. So Naveen had the great idea of getting some charcuterie items and wine and doing it at home. I want to show you guys what he got. Hello, I am finally getting around to editing this vlog and I realized I don't have an outro. Surprise, surprise. So I just wanted to come on and say thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the chaos of a few weeks in our lives and we will see you in the next vlog.